Hi, I'm Jamie Wright, middle school librarian, and I'm here to help you find your next great book. Today's episode of Middle School Book Talks features books with magical realism, realistic fiction topics with elements of magic or science fiction twists. Elephant Secret by Eric Walters. Sam and her father run an elephant sanctuary. Sam feels like elephants are much better friends to her than most people most of the time, and she's definitely not okay with the woman her father has recently started dating. When an eccentric private investigator offers them huge amounts of money, it seems like the complete solution to ensuring the elephants have all the veterinary care and food and things that they need. If I Were You by Leslie Margolis explores what happens when two friends who have known each other forever somehow switch places. Each of them knows a lot about the other's family and favorite things, but neither understands everything, like how demanding or distant their families might be, or how money struggles affect one family. It's a summer of learning more about yourself by walking through someone else's experience. The Lost Girl by Anne Ursu is about twins Iris and Lark. They are tired of all the questions about being twins. No, they don't have ESP. And the world just seems to insist that they walk around with labels to make life convenient. Which one is the smart one? Who's the good one? Iris is organized and sometimes aggressive, and Lark is artistic and sometimes introverted. This is a book about loyalty, identity, sisterhood, relationships, and yes, a little bit of magic. It's a fairy tale, but its strength is in the realistic fiction story. Even people who are brave and have good intentions can fail spectacularly. There's elevated vocabulary, and it might not be a story for everyone, but for some, it will be a favorite. Here's a quote. Mr. Hunt's grin faded, and Iris opened her mouth, ready to lecture him on the inappropriateness of referring to students by the creatures on their t-shirts, ready to explain to him that it was not an octopus at all, but a squid, and what kind of teacher was he that he couldn't tell the difference, ready to tell him that you should not just treat kids like they have hard outer shells when you don't know anything about them. Eventown by Corey Ann Haydu is an amazing book. It begins as Elodie and her family move to a new town. The people are pleasant, the lawns are neatly trimmed, and everything seems safe and predictable. Elodie's parents and her twin sister encourage her to fit in, to belong, but something just isn't right. Sometimes she wants different music, or a different ice cream flavor, or to try a new recipe, even if it doesn't work out. But every time she suggests something different, it makes everybody else very uncomfortable. This book is a beautifully written exploration about whether pain has a purpose that's worth remembering. That's it for today's episode of Middle School Book Talks, Magical Realism. If you are still searching for something great to read, reach out to your librarian. And remember, a book is always a good idea.